Alright guys, we're back with some more MX versus ATV Legends, and today we have two different compounds to check out. So we have the Lawrence Brothers Dog Pound compound and the Flying Moto Ranch from MX versus ATV All Out. So these compounds are bundled together. If you pick up I'm assuming the Lawrence Brothers compound, you get the Flying Moto Ranch as well. So we get a look at it early. Pretty sweet. This is just the beginning of a bunch of stuff to go over in the next few days, so let's jump into it and start with probably the Lawrence Brothers compound. So let's jump into it and check it out. Okay, before we start, I kind of want to show you what we're going to be checking out. We have a motocross track on the left side, two supercross tracks, and then over here, kind of a freestyle, free ride area. We'll look at that, and then in the middle, we see kind of a flat track. So we'll do some exploring, but first we'll check out the supercross tracks, motocross track, and then, whatever else might be there. So I've been on the track a tiny bit, and it is pretty tricky. Pretty tricky. These whoops are ginormous. Okay, we did okay there. Probably quad out. Oh, too much. Okay, so we go there, and then quad, and then probably triple. I'm gonna try my best. I mean, it's been a while. That was pretty rough. This is probably the best I've done on it, though. Okay, and then we have a huge wall here. And then a double. The finish line, maybe? And there you go. So, I mean, that was a rough lap. I'm going to try and do better, but it's kind of a tough track. Oh no. Oh no, a bit short. Okay. There we go. That's probably the best I can do right now due to time constraints. I feel like we did okay. That probably is the best we're going to do right now. Just out of curiosity. Oh yeah, for sure, for sure. I don't know if you can triple it, but somebody wanted to see the wall send. We're going to attempt this track. This track is wild. Like, for real. Wild. That was kind of sick. We messed it up. Ooh, my game kind of froze up there. Whoa. Oh, we messed it up. Oh, but we're okay. You can kind of recover. And then it's really wild because you go back. You basically hit this in reverse. It's really crazy. Kind of a tight track with huge jumps. Then we do this. Then we hit double whoops. Okay. That wasn't too bad. Ooh, ooh. Okay. Try and do something different. Huge. A bit short, but still okay. Nice. Oh, we kind of messed it up, but still a bit different than we did before. Okay, there you go. Not too bad. Not too bad at all. A bit short here. Okay, here we go. The motocross track. So I did a partial lap here and thought I probably could do it without trying to memorize it. You know, it's not as difficult to do as the Supercross tracks are, for example. First of all, this track is pretty rough. But Rainbow Studios did a really good job on the compound. Now, no, I don't know the Lawrence Brothers compound really whatsoever. But I want to mention that I feel like they captured... I mean, even right there where we hit, there was just like... It was kind of chewed away, you know, the jump. Where we hit that one right side. But they captured the realism. You know, that face of that table we just took off of kind of had the rain, you know, draining down the face of a jump, so the rain ruts, I guess. The roughness to it. The terrain is changing. We have sand, we have some dirt, we have some of that red clay here. It just is constantly changing. Really rough, pretty ruddy. I mean, it looks really, 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 really good. Then we kind of go back to sand here. The motocross track looks amazing. Really rough and a bunch of acceleration bumps there. Here you can see where the rain, you know, like that rain runoff. Whoops. That was kind of a scrub mound. I don't know if this is one. Yeah, it was. We kind of just... My bad. My bad. This is really rough here. This is about where I stopped at before trying to do the video with you. It's a double. I think we have a few jumps coming up maybe. No, I actually made it to here. This is a jump. Thought this was one of those scrub mounds, but it's actually a jump. Double. Appears to be some rollers. Maybe you could double through these. Pretty long track. Yeah, never been here. Oh, that was pretty much it. So I did most of a lap. And then here's my marker. I mean, the motocross track aesthetically looks amazing. I mean, it looks amazing. Rainbow Studios did such a good job capturing the realism in this. And again, I know I haven't really... I mean, I think I've seen some clips from their compound, but I've never really seen the whole compound. So no, I don't know how accurate it may be, but it looks really, 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 really good. So we've got kind of, I mean, I don't even know if I'm hitting this the right way. We've got like a turn track, kind of. Really, really rough. Oh my gosh, it's so rough here. Yeah, kind of a turn track. This is actually kind of cool. Let's try and go all the way through it. Wait, are we going this way? Yeah, we're going this way. What you can expect from it. And we still have the Flying Moto Ranch, right? We still have the Flying Moto Ranch, which is a part of this package deal with the Lawrence Bros dog pound. But yeah, definitely feels kind of like a turn track. I don't know if a turn track, just a flat track. But it's like really, really rough. Right? You have these big holes in the ground. Very rough. I don't even remember where we really started, but this is actually a big long flat track. Oh, there we started. Okay, so we pretty much made one full lap around it. Oh, this looks like a mini bike track. Is this a mini bike track? Dude, the 110 could be wicked fun on this. Oh my gosh, it's not a freestyle. It's like a free ride. Where am I going from here? Whoa, where are we going? I have no idea. Or maybe it is just kind of a free jump area. Not so much a track, just a free jump area. But the 110, the little pit bikes could be really, really fun here. Oh, maybe, okay, we went that way. Maybe go this way? Yeah, because these jumps are really small. Definitely feels like it's made for the pit bikes. For sure. And now, moving on to the Flying Moto Ranch. Now, if you played MX vs. ATV All Out, you know this is where the game puts you. My bad start. This is where the game puts you when you first start. You know, when you open the game and you load into the game, you don't really have a menu. This is where they started that whole idea of not bringing you into a menu and just, you know, having you right into the game right away. So I don't know if some of this stuff has been scaled a bit differently for Legends. Like this feels a little bit bigger. You know, like jumping over this feels scaled a bit different. I don't know if it's like completely redone. I mean, it feels completely redone. I mean, that's huge. And MX vs. ATV All Out is very easy to overjump. And I know we just did, but you know, having this course here you can kind of take. Yeah, I mean, it's the same. The same. Everything feels pretty much the same. You know, how it would have been in All Out. Throw a huge whip there. Whoa, and we hit that perfect. That was sick. Okay, so we have that area. I mean, there's a bunch of stuff here. Multiple tracks. I think, is this that small Supercross track? I think this is the really short Supercross track. Right here. Oh yeah. Short, tiny Supercross-ish style track. Okay, hit the double and then we come around this big sweeper for the whoops. These should be tiny compared to what we were just hitting at the Lawrence Bros compound. Throw the whips. I feel like I didn't whip very much in the beginning. And if you haven't played MX vs. ATV All Out, then I can't believe we didn't hit that. Then you might not know what I'm talking about, but there should be a Supercross track up here and then a Motocross track that wasn't there. This was added in an update towards the end of MX vs. ATV All Out. I'm going to put a marker down just so we can restart if we want. Yeah, this Supercross track is new. I mean, not new to the game. My bad. I already messed up. Let's restart that. So, it was new because it wasn't there when the game first came out for MX vs. ATV All Out. But has since... I'm not really sure what to do there. Oh, man, that's a big triple. Wow. Got the whoops. These are a bit tougher. Not hard, but a little bit tougher. Okay. Kind of remember it. Nice. Probably should have stepped off. Okay, feels the same. I mean, scaled to this game, but these triples are massive. Very fun Supercross track. It was awesome when it came out. It feels good in this game. Feels like it's built in this game well. Yeah, and then we kind of hit the same thing. I'm not 100% sure what that... I mean, we have a track here too. Well, maybe we just hit this one up. This is... I don't know. This is kind of like... UTV. I don't know if this was a UTV track or the motocross track. But I didn't really play that much with the UTVs. So, you know, pretty much everything for me was on the bike. So I guess we'll run around this one. But this was an original one. It was always in the game from the beginning. It didn't get a update. But that Supercross track we were on was added way later, after the game had been out. But this plays really, really good in Legends here. I don't really remember this track. I didn't play it too much. I mean, I spent a bunch of time at the farm, but most of it was in that free ride area or the Supercross track, Motocross track. You know, stuff. Not so much here, but there's a couple of the tracks here, I think. Really cool, though. This was one of the better. I mean, I did a best free ride compounds. I don't know if Flying Moto Ranch. Did Flying Moto Ranch make my list? I don't remember anymore. Very, very good. Very good. So much stuff to do here. And the other cool thing about the Flying Moto Ranch, because it appears to be just the same but scaled for this game, there was like a bunch of... You could like make your own track, you know. There was a lot of things you could do to just kind of go off and, you know, hit certain jumps and kind of make your own track. Really well done compound, and it's really cool to see it in Legends here. So this is the other rolling hills, I believe, that was added with that Supercross track we went over earlier. It was in an update towards the end of MX vs. ATV All Out. And this track is awesome. I mean, they got the elevation, they got ruts. It was just the same. Whoa, we hit a weird spot. We hit a weird spot, guys. We hit a weird spot. What happened? I don't know if it was that rut that kind of made us glide over the top of that. But this track is awesome. This was a really fun track. Huge jumps. Rough. Got the hills. I mean, it's called Rolling Hills, I believe. I don't know. Maybe they have the... You know, they had those signs on the side that would say, like, what track it... Oh, they do. Right there. Feels the same, man. Feels the same. I actually kind of still remember it after all these years. Haven't played All Out in a minute, but it was good enough. It was well enough made that it kind of makes that impression. Can we float over the top of that? We could. We weren't going fast enough. And then there should be a section here. Yeah, we're kind of getting a weird spot there. I don't know if that's the rut or what is exactly doing that to us here on this track. But you see that it's like kind of making us glide in a weird way. Okay, we hit this really bad, but feels the same. Oh, there we go. Oh, we overjumped, and then we would have jumped probably all the way out. Okay, I didn't remember this part. And then there you go. So far, from what I can see, the little bit I was able to try it out, they did it. Rainbow Studios did a great job, you know, bringing in this track into Legends and then making it work with the physics in this game, you know, because they're not the same. So really, really well done. The Lawrence Bros compound looks amazing. I mean, it looks amazing. It looks real. They did such a good job on the compound and the Supercross tracks. I would say the Supercross tracks were probably my favorite part about the compound, simply because I don't know if they were like, they felt scaled like big. Some of the stuff on those tracks felt huge, but what was really fun about it was that it's one of those Supercross tracks had so many different ways you could take them. Overall, Rainbow Studios did a great job with this DLC. It's so cool. You get the the added bonus of the Flying Moto Ranch. But the Lawrence Brothers compound, the Dog Pound, absolutely awesome. Jet Lawrence, Hunter Lawrence, bringing that into MX versus ATV is huge and looks really cool. And I think there's some really fun lines to go for on that specific compound. So let me know in the comments what you guys think. I'd be really curious to see. But you guys and girls are absolutely amazing. Thank you so much for the support on the channel lately. It really does mean a lot. And until the next video, take it easy.